Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for July 12th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This pair moved higher but surged to the downside, closed lower, ran into previous areas of support, pulled back just a little bit. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 80.27, possibly as low as 78.56. Look for some resistance around 79.95 and look for some support around 79.10. Alright, let's take a look at the Euro USD pair. This pair is continuing to move to the downside. It closed down. We're looking for it to move lower. Bias is to the downside. However, look for it to go as high on a retracement up to 122.94, possibly as low as 121.02. Look for some resistance around 122.50 and look for some support around 121.65. Now the pound US dollar pair, it surged to the downside after moving sideways, closed lower. We are looking for it to continue moving lower with a bias to the downside. Look for it to potentially go as high on a reversal up to 155.63, possibly moving down to 153.05. Look for some resistance around 155.15 and look for some support around 153.90. Now the US Swiss, this pair moving to the upside, closed higher, biases to the upside. Look for it to potentially go as high as 199.16, possibly as low as 197.68. Look for some resistance around 0.9875 and look for some support around 0.9800. Now as far as news announcements go, we do have the U.S. releasing the University of Michigan's confidence report for July at 9:55 a.m. Eastern. Consensus on that is that it's moved slightly higher from 73.2 up to 73.5. Now, what am I looking for during this next session? Well, let's take a look at the pound US dollar pair. This pair broke to the downside, starting to catch up to the euro. These two pairs are positively correlated. At the close today, the pound was up, or down rather, 273 pips from the open of this new month, and the euro, which does have a lot more reason to move lower, by the way, closed the session at about 483. I do believe the pound overall will be moving to the downside. I think at very least we could see it come on down to the 153.50 mark. That's 153.50 from where it is currently. So definitely could see that happening. If you tag the low here, and let me zoom in, it wouldn't be a huge gain as far as pips go, but nonetheless, I do believe it's a fairly good chance. The odds on this happening are pretty high. Look for a break below the 153.92 mark, which is below the 0.0 level, which is always good. And having it come down about 40 pips, use a risk to reward of 1-to-1 on this one, and we should see it push through there fairly quick. And then we have an exit at the 153.50. Well, I hope that helps, and until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.